Hey everyone, I'm Becca.
And I'm Lupe.
And this is Lupe and Becca Throw Discs. So today we're going to be talking about our favorite drivers in our bag. And for Lupe and I, we both compete in the intermediate women's division, and I would say we throw max distance about 250, 275.
I would agree with that.
And we'll talk first about the Axiom Insanity. This is my favorite driver that I have. It's slightly understable for sure, and we threw them in the plasma plastic, and we've got a 155 and a 167. And for me, the 155 is definitely flippier. When I throw this well, it will get a nice full flight for me. It will turn and then have a very, very minimal fade. The 167, when I throw it hard and good, it flies maybe just a little bit straighter, again with maybe just a little bit of fade. But generally, the Plasma Insanities and the 160s fly super straight for me, and that's why I like them a lot. Yeah, so Lupe, how'd the Insanity throw for you?
Mine was very similar to Becca's. The 155 was definitely a little bit more understable, so it had a longer flight for me. It just had a really nice kind of S shape towards the end. But the 160, what is it, 167? Definitely straighter, just because it's not as flippy as the other one, and it's also a tiny bit heavier. So both weights weren't a problem. I had to get used to it a little bit because I throw max weight, so just compensating for that tiny difference. But other than that, really straight, reliable flights for both the discs. I really like how flat they are. My discs that I throw, my drivers anyway, tend to be a little bit more domey. So especially if they're understable versus overstable. But yeah, these are really nice and straight for me. I really like them actually.
Yeah, and I would say one thing I would add too with the Insanity, that understability for me and really for both of us really shows up in a headwind. If I throw this in a headwind, it's definitely going to turn pretty fast. So the other disc that we threw today was the Westside Hatchet, and yeah, tell us about that, Lupe.
So these are tournament plastic Westside Hatchets, max weight. This one, I have one that's a little bit more beat and another one that's newer. I've had it for maybe 2 weeks and used it played maybe 4 days with it. But this one I've definitely had in my bag for about a year and a half, so it's nice and beat. Definitely more understable than my other one, which is why I picked up a new one. I needed something that I knew was going to be dead straight when I needed it, or have a little bit more fade than my go-to. Just because this one's already starting to really give me a nice big S-curve, and sometimes it just doesn't come back. Becca?
Yeah, so I really liked the Hatchet a lot. I have more natural anhyzer on my throw than Lupe does, so that one turned pretty hard for me and really didn't fade. But I really like how it feels in the hand for sure. My small girl hands, it feels just fine. And when I threw it kind of with more hyzer, that's probably my favorite thing about this disc. If I throw it with a good amount of hyzer, it flips up to flat and then actually has a pretty good fade. So awesome. You can find these discs, both of these molds, at dzdiscs.com. We'll see you next time.